to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Huskies offense will have the football first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah. Show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Huskies in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Running back with the carry. He's taken down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to pass. It's Davidson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Past the 30. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Davidson. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
He's got his man across the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Got him downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Huskies moving quickly to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense will not let them run the ball in the end zone, at least not on the last 2 plays. What do they have on 3rd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Davidson. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it. So nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Looking for a crease. It's Sands. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
About to have the ninth snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Wants to throw for it on third and goal.
Was incomplete on the screen. Brings up fourth down and goal.
Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. To the air, it's Blake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buffalo! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Looking to throw on first down. The short hand, it's Taylor. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Makes the catch. It's McMillan. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Davidson. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The Bulls will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Going up top again. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Plucks it out of the air. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulls will go for it here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Davidson. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going up top. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. Possessions. You need a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Dances away to buy time. Look out, he's got room. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, he gets a positive gain.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Now, 4th down.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tries to get it on the ground. Creates a little room. He's loose. 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Davidson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any more. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Blake. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's McMillan. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulls. And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Slings it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not... offense in harm's way, and that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Davidson. Right down the middle. Holds it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Rogers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. Working that left side now. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. Now improvising. Finds him out of the backfield. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To the air. It's Davidson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared, right?
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Northern Illinois.
Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Number 2.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Birch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Moving away from pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.